Ooh, Diabetes Land. What do you say, guys? Let's go down there and treat ourselves to some good old eats.
Thank you for stealing the joke that I said before we started this Devil Dame video, and by the way, that countdown was a little faster than usual.
Says. It was. Also,
So, welcome to half of the Wreck-It Ralph movie.
I love that movie.
Half, you're being generous. Welcome to 3/4 of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of is 3/4 of
With
the film.
amazing jazz!
Oh
It's pretty
yeah.
nice.
Like I said before, Sonic Colors has a really damn great soundtrack.
What's with the missiles?
Wait, by the way, speaking of great soundtrack, who here has listened to the soundtrack for the upcoming Mario's Rabbids?
I've heard it. I like it, and honestly, I know this is going to be a little bit controversial. I think he put more work into that than he did into Ukulele. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's fair. No, that's fair. I feel it's because I feel like with Ukulele, it felt like it's kind of like he was going through. We're talking about Grant Kirkle, by the way.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
great
Soundtrack.
soundtrack. Yeah, great. Yeah,
I feel like-
the banjo,
Oh,
the guy that does the banjo stuff.
I feel like the issue with that is that with Ukulele, it's kind of obvious that the whole point of it was, hey, do this thing that made you super famous back in the day, and by that point he's just kind of going through the motions to try and match the same style. Whereas with this one, he really could be more creative with what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
Right, and as I before I talk about this awesome power up, I should stress that I don't hate Ukulele soundtrack. It's pretty obvious which one he put more passion into.
And I
Which,
just
by
want to
the
say
way,
real quick, I'll let you finish first.
So, with the whole soundtrack for the Rabbids game, I think the reason why he's putting more effort into it is because it's a fucking Mario game. If you're given the opportunity to do a Mario game, you'll give your biggest efforts.
Of
When
course.
you stop and think about it, though, the fact that he's actually doing a Mario soundtrack is kind of paradoxical in a way. Because remember, his claim to fame was like the N64 days.
James,
Yeah.
can you turn down the subwoofer? Okay. Oh yeah, the power's off.
Listen to a bark!
Jordy, how are you?
Doing good, and we just used a power-up. The next one, which was called Drill, it lets you dig deep down underground, but you have to be very careful because it is on a time limit, and if you dig way too deep, then game over for you, buddy.
You'll be
pretty much.
submerged.
You'll be
Donuts.
You'll
I want
some-
donuts.
These missiles are made of
Never
candy!
No, you're saying?
Now, I was just saying, we'll all be submerged in doughy goodness.
Oops. I
And
want...
that's a shame because
Ow!
Guys, this is making me hungry.
I just ate pizza! No, I ate mozzarella sticks, excuse me.
Well, too bad, Matt. You're in here for the long haul because this will be 20 minutes of pure sugar enticing goodness.
Oh boy.
Will it be? Oh gosh.
Oh, you almost got hit
Oh
by
no, it's a
sweetness.
rocket filled with Fruit Loops! Run!
Amazing.
Oh, Fruit
Awesome.
Loops.
Also,
Ew, Fruit Loops. This is the cheap sweet mountain. I was expecting jelly beans.
oh geez, the egg springs are back.
Like the Jelly Bellies or the Starburst jelly beans?
Pick one.
I actually do like the Starburst one, so I'll go with
Nice.
Starburst ones are my favorite too.
Actually, has anybody here tried the Starburst gummies?
I have.
that. I have. They're
No.
good.
I
They're good.
Hey.
I tried the Starburst.
Eee!
Ayy. I tried. To be fair, the series
Sorry.
did jump the shark long ago. Anyway,
All the drills.
with the whole. Never mind. I forgot. I'm a dumbass.
Aw.
Maybe
On to
it'll
Act
come
2.
back to you.
This entire plan is a cinnamon roll.
Oh, how sweet.
Oh yeah, it is.
I don't know why, but I thought it looked like a glazed meatball.
Fuck it, I'm going to Panera Bread after this.
Oh
yeah, they-
yeah, I love
Panera Bread
Panera.
Oh, I love the what are those like those cinnamon like those big cinnamon crisp bagels with the honey walnut butter or whatever, or cream cheese, honey walnut cream
I
cheese.
don't think I've had that.
For me,
I've
Bear Claws. They're the best.
Those are good.
I've only been to Panera Bread like 2, maybe 3 times in my life, and maybe it's just the giant hamburgers, and maybe it's just the
Burgers!
specific
Wait,
one
no,
that
no, no.
maybe it's just the specific one I've been to, but they didn't really leave too good of an impression on me.
I've never
Unless-
even heard of this brand personally.
Unless-
Panera
really,
Bread?
It's like a big bakery. It's like a big bakery.
It-
company,
it's
but-
it's
Yeah, it's a
I thought it was a
bakery, it's a
sandwich
sandwich shop.
Yeah, the
It
one I
is
went to was
a
a
sam-
sandwich shop.
it's a all right, guys. It's all of that. It's a sandwich shop bakery mix, and
Boom.
here here's actually something interesting. A long time ago, when I was dating Heather, we went to Panera Bread, and she likes Panera Bread, but she never had a bear claw. And I was like, okay, when we go out, I'm taking you to Panera Bread, and I'm showing you a bear claw. She added that day, we got like 2 extra when we got home. She loved them that much.
I miss her.
Also,
What exactly is a bear claw?
It's like a big cinnamon light. It's like a actually
Almond-
someone who has
almond
the
powder.
voice can explain it.
Almond
Oh,
powder.
okay. Because I don't think I've seen those when I went to Panera. And usually I just go to get like grilled
Not
cheese
yet,
or tomato
James.
We
soup.
don't have rocket.
Later. Soon enough.
Yeah. By the way,
But I just noticed unless these are like those trolley like gummy burgers, I
Ow.
don't see how burgers fit in a dessert.
Ooh,
meal.
nice.
by the way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
by the way,
Also, we stop and think about that. It'll take the sweet that's sitting on top of.
Oh, there's the cake.
By the
Oh,
way,
yeah.
when the very first time I tried Panera Bread was back in let's see, like 2008 when my family used to own a house in Virginia, and there was a Panera Bread about 30 minutes away, and we always loved it, and we went whenever it was near our movie theater, and we went whenever we saw a movie. So,
Oh, cool.
after we stopped going to Virginia for a while, our house is now there for rent, so people will pay us to stay in the house. So, so what happened is I was like, no more Panera Breads, because there's no Panera Breads in Oregon. But I live in Idaho now, and guess what? There's a Panera Bread only 30 minutes away. In fact, not even 30 minutes, 10
Lucky.
minutes.
I don't know why,
doesn't
but
sound too bad.
for a split second, I thought you were about to say, I'm in Idaho, and there's a Panera Bread every 10 steps you take.
Yeah. No.
Guys,
Guys, no. That's a Starbucks.
oh gosh. It kind of was slow at first, but you get going.
I'm
Yep.
Oh, you miss that extra life.
free falling.
So
I'm
James,
free falling.
Okay,
Okay.
James, back to you with the game. That you kind of back in Generations. I remember the rocket being a little bit quicker responding. Why was it like a big warm up period?
Because we wanted to give you a chance to aim your rocket.
Which
At
is
least I assume that's what it was. Or actually, no, it's not.
That's what she said.
I will. Well, whatever. Anyway, I'll say this much: being the game that actually started the freaking trend, it actually controls much better than did in Generations.
Okay.
By the way, who here is now pissed off at how Sonic Forces is rewriting the canon again?
what do you mean by that?
Wait, how's it rewriting the canon?
Small Sonic is Sonic's brother.
Wait, Classic Sonic?
What?
What?
Apparently young Sonic is supposed to be Sonic's brother.
Seriously?
Where'd you hear this?
Yeah, where did you hear this?
Hold on.
It sounds like fanfic fodder. And then again, there
Does
is also.
it sounds like a time paradox.
I was about to say, are you sure it's not just
yeah.
Are you sure it's just not like a little cute nickname he gives him? You know how like every now and then he calls Tails a
Maybe.
little bro.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
like call him bro.
Hold on.
Yeah, like bro.
And also, if I'm not mistaken, in that Eggman boss fight they showed off at E3, Eggman did say this little Sonic was from another dimension.
Okay, hold on. That's what I heard. I might be wrong, so
Just find where you found it again. And meanwhile, I'll make the clearly obvious joke that everyone clearly knows that Sonic's brother is a weird green mohawk-wearing Sonic whose voice is exactly like his.
by the way, apparently Shadow the Hedgehog is going to be a villain again.
Well, yeah, that's what it seems
Well,
like.
yeah.
Did they at least have an explanation for that? Because that seems... Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Something about
Nope.
Forces is that... That's the odd thing about Forces. Like, I'm really curious to see what their justification is for a lot of the villains that they have. Like, Metal, you can kind of get away with not saying much because, you know, he's Eggman's pawn. I'm curious as to why Shadow's evil. I'm curious as to why Chaos is even here. And Zavik is just... Why is he here? No one likes him.
Oh,
Well,
See, that's-
Actually, what didn't Zavik appear in Sonic Boom?
No, he's in Lost World.
No, he
No.
no, he
He
didn't.
did. He appeared in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Zavik died. Like, they said,
All the
like,
Zeddy
he
did.
killed them. Like, Zor died. Yeah, Zor, quote-unquote, said, "Oh, the sweet embrace of death."
But yeah, Zavik
You
is the
killed
giant
them in
red
lava.
Zeddy from Lost World.
Yeah.
Whose boss battle totally did not mimic Bowser's at all.
Yeah, at all.
It totally
But,
isn't the most annoying thing in that entire game. In fact, I would say that's the true final boss right there, not that sudden Eggman boss fight we had at the very end.
I assume we can't touch the red glowy things.
No, we can't because they'll burn you.
Wait a minute.
Well,
Yeah, it's like they're flaming red or something.
I thought they were just glowy orange, like neon.
Oh,
Like
so
like
looking at the yeah, okay, so apparently I was wrong on the brother thing. Apparently that is a rumor. Never mind.
Okay.
Forget I said that. But
I think that might have just been some sort of random fan fiction or something.
But looking at the plot, they are pretty much doing the TV show, the old Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's fine.
Don't you mean
Or
Sad
Sonic
AM?
Sad AM.
Yeah, because I was about to say, the
Yeah.
premise is that he's already taken over the world.
I was saying that's fine. I mean, everyone says that Sad AM is usually arguably the best out of those two.
It is.
The 3 if you count
It really
Underground.
is.
Not that. Honestly, that's not saying a lot though.
Yeah.
Because that's honest. I mean, I've said it before. I still have my fun with some episodes of Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Sad AM. I mean, it
I
had
think
some
the
decent
thing
plot
with-
elements. I'll give it that. I mean, hell, it made a decent enough comic up until Pender started fucking up the writing. But
I was about to say, I think the thing is with Sad AM, and that's something I tend to notice when it comes to people with Sonic and shows, Sad AM definitely seems to be the type of show where it's like, it's only really enjoyable if you don't really have any prior experience with Sonic. Like, I know Allie said she likes Sad AM, and we all know she doesn't like Sonic.
huh? I didn't even realize she liked that show at all.
Well, because it has moments that because it kind of actually plays a little bit slower than your usual Sonic thing. Where
Well, that is.
How about
Adventures
this?
of
It has good characters, a subtle environmental message, and actually is animated very well.
Well, animated well enough for its time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's not on the level of like Legend of Korra or God forbid
Or every Disney show that was out at the time.
And most importantly, for some people like myself, it doesn't treat the audience like it's stupid and has a short
Right.
attention span.
Right.
Right.
They don't
Yeah.
treat them. Yeah, they don't treat their audience like idiots.
It felt like there was
So,
actual effort
anywho,
into it.
back onto this thing, similar to say in Donkey Kong Country Returns, is there any plot element of what the heck's happening in the background of this area with all the capsule machines? Now that we're all done with going through the
Oops.
giant diabetes-filled mountains.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Eggman's pretty much just collecting all its resources, as far as I know.
Okay.
I mean, as far as we're concerned, Eggman might be doing a similar thing to what Chairman Drake did in the Ratchet and Clank games.
Okay, so
And
all
if you
these
don't
planets-
like it, you can take a whiny snot-nosed populace, form a line up behind me, and kiss my... Wait, are we still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot.
So all of these,
You
every
gotcha,
single-
Dr. Robotnik, sir! Like,
So every single one of these planets are inhabited by wisps.
Yep.
yep. At least that's what I get out of it.
So
I mean,
there's
why
just-
else would Eggman steal all these random planets?
Right. So
In fact, where the hell is there a planet that's comprised of giant burgers and cakes and pancakes?
Pancakes!
with a hot Serbi molten core?
I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, let's be fair, he's also trying to make an amusement park out of this, and let's be realistic here, who wouldn't pay money to go to a place like this?
This would be awesome.
Yeah.
Touche.
Welcome everybody to Diabetes Land.
It's like Pleasure Island from Pinocchio.
In a matter of speaking,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, except you don't turn into a donkey to be forced to work in mining shafts.
Oh my goodness, don't remind me of that. That was scary.
To never be saved for the rest of the movie.
No, you just turn into a pig.
Wait. Did you say turned into a pig? So Cersei made this place. Okay.
I was making a joke. I was joking about how, like, no, you may not turn into a donkey, but you'll turn into a pig, which is a joke about how, like, you'll be eating a lot of food.
Duh.
Ah.
Now, James,
I get it.
James, how do we get rid of the blue blocks?
Stomp on.
Unfortunately, they revolve. Unfortunately, the blue blocks and the blue rings can only really be utilized with the wisp we'll get later.
Oh, that's
What
right.
Yeah.
are the blue rings special for us?
You mean one of the, like, 6 blue wisps?
You mean the
Yes, but well,
The one blue
deep
wisp
blue,
out of
royal
the
blue.
6 of them.
No,
Or 7 of them.
there's a light blue wisp, a medium
There's a
blue wisp,
cyan.
and then dark blue wisp.
A dark blue, then.
Yeah, that is true.
And now we leave Homer Simpson's fever dream to go to a boss fight.
All right, let's see what we
Oh,
got.
goody.
If I was an alien in need of saving, where would I be?
Another castle?
Wasn't Yacker
All right,
just
so-
next to you?
hey,
talking?
guys.
He's an alien. Who's...
Alright, so people, so you see that skull thing that looks like a boss? Nope, that's not the boss. We now have cake pirates.
Oh, goody.
Experience has also taught me that the best way to solve problems.
I will say though, for people that haven't played the game before, this world and the world after it are technically interchangeable with cutscenes. Like, depending on which one you go in first. I think this cutscene makes a lot of sense for this world, considering what happens here.
Cake pirates.
Oh
Always missing a good old beard. Then again, if they did give him a beard, Cartoon Network would probably call for plagiarism.
Candy
Probably.
beard.
Candy
Yeah.
beard.
Yep, from
I
Codename
hate
Kids
this
Next
boss
Door.
fight.
Well,
Oh,
what
This
boss?
boss fight, I'll admit, is probably one of the harder ones, if only just because of the level design itself.
Real quick before we leave it. Da 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 da.
Dun, 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 dun. Actually, I was thinking. Actually, what this was reminding me of. Oh gosh, we're crashing the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that should be it. We destroyed the ship. There's no way it's coming back up. Kill the
No.
pirate.
No, now we
How
got
is
the
he get that-
Ouch.
now we got the Candy Pirate King.
But I was like, we grounded his ship. How is he gonna be able to get up and go anymore? We crash landed it. There's no way it's gonna be able to
There
get
you
back
go,
up
buddy.
into the air and continue with the second phase.
Oh no, he just needs to go. Needs to turn on the on switch.
Don't worry, we'll butt
but-
out those scratches.
By the way, people, you know how most bosses like this will have 3 phases?
Yeah.
Yeah, this only has 2.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, it's kind of an unorthodox fight.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Well, it looks like they're
drill.
drilling
You'll see.
something into our head.
Crash it.
But,
Boom.
Crash it and hope it lands on that schmuck that made that awful pun.
Ow!
There you go.
Oh, we
Gotcha.
can go from
Double
underneath.
health.
And right up the poop deck.
Well, looks like he's not gonna... Oh, just before I forget. Looks like he's not gonna find that one piece of cake.
Ha!
Looks like he just got his just desserts.
That too.
I love you guys. Can I just say that right now? I love you all so much. If I could, I would hug you right now.
I guess you could say he was Long John Silver Glazing.
Glazing. I caught that.
Ha.
Okay, now to look at what we should have been dealing with instead of dealing with that pirate ship, because he really wasn't stopping us that much.
The BBBE.
What?
Huh?
Best boss beating ever.
I've seen better.
Okay, I sometimes like this writing, but you could tell that that the writers were very limited with how
Kind
far
of.
they could go.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, I would say this is the worst. This is like the worst of it. It gets better from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely gets better from here.
Also, it should be. Also, it doesn't help too that this is like their first go at it too. So they're probably still getting their wings.
By the way, this might be too late to say, but we love you too, Jordy.
And Sonic
Here
loves
comes
you too.
the running joke.
Well, running joke of like one game, one scene.
Well, it did kind of carry over a little later on, especially in, I think it was
Lost
Lost World.
Yeah, he said it once, just as the sake of an homage.
All
Oh,
the nose hair.
nose hair looks dead sexy in a mini skirt.
This is going to be an inside joke. This is an inside joke, but and now for the man who stuffed shit up his nose.
Okay, what weird Sonic fanfiction am I hearing?
I'll tell you after this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Wait, you mean it's an actual fanfiction? Oh god.
No. It's from a convention, and Roger Craig Smith said it. It's a long story. I'll have to show you the video. But
Fair
anyways,
enough, but
that's
that's-
it for this part.
Yeah, stay tuned to the next part where we go to Starlight Carnival, and maybe, and just maybe, I might have more to say. Till next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Time to go burn some calories.